Hey and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Juventus have been keen on Arsenal star for months, but it hinges on a transfer fee. Juventus are keen on Arsenal defender Gabriel Jesus and have been for some time, though the prospect of a deal hinges on the Gunners' asking price. The Brazil international has been a key player for Arsenal since he joined from Lille, and it remains to be seen if they will be willing to allow him to move on at this point. Arsenal have Ben White and William Saliba as alternative options in defense, but one imagines Mikel Arteta won't be too happy about letting someone like Gabriel go at this stage. Still, Juventus need a replacement for Matthias de Ligt after agreeing to sell him to Bayern München, and Fabrizio Romano says Magalhaes and Villarreal centre-back Pau Torres are on the Serie A Giants' radar. Writing in his exclusive Out of Sight column via Substack, Romano explained, "Now the Italian club will look for a replacement for De Ligt. On the list is Villarreal's Pau Torres, who is also in the list for the Premier League clubs. Gabriel Magalhaes has been Juventus' priority for months, but it all depends on the price Arsenal will set for the Brazilian defender. Arsenal may struggle to keep their best players due to a lack of Champions League football, but it also seems that Arteta is building something promising at the Emirates Stadium. The Gunners are also working on tying Bukayo Saka down to a new contract despite interest from top Premier League clubs." Fabrizio Romano says Bukayo Saka only has eyes for the Gunners. Arsenal fans will be pleased to read Fabrizio Romano's latest update on Bukayo Saka and his new contract this morning. As Britain prepares for a sweltering few days in the sun, Arsenal fans will be keeping their eyes and fears firmly fixed on a transfer and contract news, with the Gunners one of the busiest clubs in England this year. Signings such as Fabio Vieira and Gabriel Jesus have arrived at the Emirates as Mikel Arteta looks to build a squad capable of getting into the top four. However, there has also been talk that star winger Bukayo Saka could be in line for a new contract, and that is just as important as any new signing to a lot of Arsenal fans. And according to Fabrizio Romano, it's good news for Saka and Arsenal, with the youngster apparently being keen to remain in North London if he can. The talks between Arsenal and Bukayo Saka's camp have been going on since February. Arsenal consider Saka a key player and think his contract extension is like a new signing. It's a priority for this summer, Romano told Out of Sight. The top English clubs have been monitoring the situation for some time, but the good news for Gunners supporters is that Arsenal is the player priority. Saka loves the club and there is a negotiation in progress. It really is as good as making a brand new signing if Arsenal get Saka tied down. The England winger is one of the brightest young sparks in the game, and most clubs in Europe would take him. If Arsenal can get this deal over the line, and if it's true Saka does want to be at the club, then it gives the Gunners a chance to build for the future. Saka really is that good. Arsenal reopened talks with Juventus over Arthur Melo. Arthur may not travel with Juventus for their pre-season tour to America, with Arsenal now back in talks to sign the midfielder, according to a report from Tutto Mercato Web. The Gunners have been heavily linked with Arthur over the last few months. In January, reports claimed that Edu had agreed terms over a loan deal for the Brazilian. However, the move fell through after the Arsenal hierarchy decided against giving the deal the green light. But it now seems that the two clubs are keen to see if a move can be resurrected. Tutto Mercato Web reports that Arsenal and Juventus have restarted talks. The next few days could be crucial, and with that, Juve are considering not taking Arthur on their pre-season tour to the States. Tutto Mercato Web reports that the old lady do not want to risk complicating proceedings by taking the 25-year-old with them. Of course, Arsenal are close to announcing a new signing. They have been in talks with Manchester City over Zinchenko. It appears that Zinchenko is on his way to joining Arsenal imminently, so perhaps Mikel Arteta's men are preparing to swiftly turn their attention to signing Arthur. It will be interesting to see what terms the two clubs are discussing. A permanent deal may well appeal to Arsenal more now he can join during pre-season. A permanent deal may well appeal to Arsenal more now he can join during pre-season. Much may depend on what sort of fee the Serie A side wants, but many Arsenal fans will definitely be extremely happy if they end up signing Arthur in the coming days. Arsenal target Lucas Paqueta could leave for just £34 million. Arsenal have received a boost in their bid to sign Lucas Paqueta, with Mediafoot reporting that Lyon could accept as little as £34 million for the midfielder as a reward for his service to the League One side. The Gunners are closing in on their next signing in Zinchenko. Once the Manchester City player is through the door, the fans will be excited to see who Edu goes after next. Paqueta may well be the name at the top of their wish list, and it seems that the 24-year-old is ready to make the move to the Emirates. Reports claim that Edu is confident of agreeing terms with Paqueta, but it seemed that the asking price may be a big stumbling block, with Lyon wanting at least £55 million for the former AC Milan man. However, the latest reports from France have suggested that the price may be considerably lower. Mediafoot has claimed that £34 million may be enough to get a deal done. It suggested that Legons may take the lower figure out of respect for Paqueta. Obviously, that would be something of a shock given that Lyon have a reputation for being such shrewd negotiators. Arsenal cannot hang around if there is genuinely a chance of signing Paqueta for £34 million. Reports have previously claimed that his asking price could be as high as £67.5 million. So it's clear just what a cop it would be for Arsenal to bring him to the Emirates. It would be a big surprise if Lyon were willing to agree to such a big compromise, but the Gunners have been an additional reason to ask about the midfielder in case he could leave for such a small amount. It could be one of the bargains of the summer if the reports are correct. Arsenal could make a move for a German forward after missing out on Raphinha. Arsenal could make a move for Bayern München winger Leroy Sané this summer after missing out on Raphinha. Barcelona recently announced the signing of Raphinha from Leeds, and the Brazilian winger had been linked with a move to Arsenal, with Fabrizio Romano confirming to Caught Offside that Arsenal could seek an alternative this transfer window. With the introduction of 5 substitutions and having qualified for Europe last season, Arsenal will need to add strength and depth if they want to compete towards the top of the Premier League. According to CBS Sports reporter Ben Jacobs, speaking to the Football Terrace, Arsenal have had their sights on Sané this summer. A move to La Liga could be more likely. I've not heard rumblings at the Chelsea end. I've actually heard more rumblings from Arsenal that this was a name being considered at the beginning of the window, but then they turned their attention to Raphinha, said Jacobs, speaking on Bayern München winger Sané. With Raphinha completing his move to Barcelona, we could now see Arsenal come in for Sané. The former Manchester City star already has a Premier League experience, so Arsenal won't have to worry about him adapting to life in England. Arsenal are close on announcing their 5th summer signing. Arsenal are close to signing Alexander Zinchenko from Manchester City, with Mikel Arteta putting his foot on the accelerator with regards to talks today. The Evening Standard reports how the Gunners have enjoyed positive talks over the weekend, and those talks are now set to be sped up with the hope Zinchenko is signed this week. The ES reports that a fee of around £35 million is close to being agreed with City, while Arteta and Edu are still working on personal terms for Zinchenko. It's claimed that key for Zinchenko will be how many starts he gets in an Arsenal shirt, as well as being given the opportunity to play further forward in the starting lineup. Of course, at City, the Ukrainian star has been used as a left back for large periods. Should Arsenal get a deal for Zinchenko over the line this week, it will be the club's 5th summer signing. The Gunners have already signed Marquinhos, Matt Turner, Gabriel Jesus and Fabio Vieira. Zinchenko has been a key player for Pep Guardiola in recent seasons. However, the Premier League champions are having a mini rebuild, it seems, with Zinchenko set to join Jesus and Raheem Sterling in leaving. Zinchenko is a smart signing for Arsenal. This sound business by Arsenal if they pull it off. They get another proven winner in the door and show the rest of the league they remain a big pull. For Zinchenko, it's also a good move. He should get the chance to showcase his attacking talent and also provide versatility to Mikel Arteta. He's done really well with City, but it's probably time for him to leave and really make his mark in the league. At £35 million, you have to say this looks good business once more by Arsenal. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel. and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.